Alright guys, what I have here for you is an Air Max 90. Now you've probably seen this shoe before because it's been around for over 30 years and we all know that this thing is not going anywhere. And that's because Nike continues to make colorways for this silhouette even up until 2021. Now the question is whether its successor, the Air Max 2090, is here to stay. What up YouTube fam? Peace and blessings to all of y'all. It's your boy Mikey from Forward Fashion and Kicks, and today I'm going to review the Air Max 2090 in the triple white colorway. If this is your first time here, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, a thumbs up really goes a long way. You can also hit that bell to be notified every time I release a new video, and that is every Sunday and everywhere in between. Let's get it! The Air Max 2090 got released last year on Air Max Day, which is March 26th, for a retail price of $150 and here in Canada for a retail price of $195. The official colorway for this shoe is white, and wolf gray, but for my French viewers out there, blanc, gris-loup, et blanc. Nike claims that the 2090s share the same DNA as the 90s, hence why they call it the 2090. But when you actually take a closer look at the shoes side by side, you'll notice that these shoes don't really look anything alike. The shoes do have a couple of similarities, and that includes the heel tab as well as the midsole. But other than that, I would say the shoes don't really resemble one another, and in my opinion, I believe that the 2090s took more of their style cues from the Air Max 270. Dating back to when the 2090s got released, aside from the triple whites, Nike dropped a couple different colorways which include the duck camos as well as the pure platinums. Now, from my observation, as an avid Air Max 90 collector myself, when Air Max Day rolls around, I'm usually on top of things. And what I noticed was that when the duck camos got released, as 2 weeks rolled by, I think it was maybe a couple or a few weeks rolled by, Nike actually took the duck camos off the sneakers app and started offering it to the general public on their website. Now what that tells me is that not too many people were interested in it, nor did they purchase it. So the question that has to be asked is whether or not the Air Max 2090 is here to stay. Aside from all that, let's dive into the details of the shoe. Starting with the rear, the first thing that came to mind when I saw this shoe was that is one fat ass. Look at that, it's protruding from the back. And this is what I mean when I tell you guys that this shoe resembles more of the 270 than it does for the 90. Looking at the side profile of the shoe, one of the first things you'll notice is this enlarged air bubble here, which is definitely bigger than the one from the Air Max 90. Moving forward, you can see this diagonal slit that separates the front from the back of the midsole. Coming to the front of the shoe, specifically the toe box, Nike wrapped the majority of the upper in this plastic-like mesh. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little disappointed when it came to this department, simply because the shoe does feel pretty cheap. When you look inside the shoe, you can see that the shoe has somewhat of an outside layer here. And on the inside, Nike used a thick like spandex. From a comfort standpoint, the 2090 did not disappoint. And to be honest with you, that's actually the main reason why I bought it. Because as far as the aesthetics of the shoe, I wasn't 100% sold on how it looked. But when I went to go try this shoe on in person, I instantly felt the difference between this and the Air Max 90. Now, as far as the fit goes, I'm a true size 8.5, slightly on the wider side. But when I went to go try the shoe on in person, I realized that because of the materials that Nike chose to use on this shoe, which is the plastic-like mesh, the shoe fit a little loose. So I tried a size 8 and the 8 fit me perfect. So I would suggest going down a half size from your true to size. But to be honest with you, this shoe isn't really that hyped up. So you'll definitely be able to try the shoe on in person at your local Foot Locker or Champs. I know y'all can't wait to see the on foot. So let's grab the sock box. Now, you already know, because we're trying on a pair of Nike Air Maxes today, we gotta get the pair of Nike socks. Brand new, and that's because the shoes are too. You know, it sounds simple enough, yet so many people fail at this. And the truth is, in the big picture, it doesn't even really matter because who really cares, right? But in my experience, I've found that the devil's in the details. And it's one thing that you can do to level up your outfit. Alright fam, that just about wraps up my review on the Air Max 2090 in the triple white colorway. All in all, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so a lot of you out there may actually think this shoe looks nice, and that's subjective. But if you're looking for a comfortable shoe with new technology, then you may want to consider picking this shoe up. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my review. And once again, if you enjoyed today's video, or if you learned something today, feel free to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of these 2090s. Until next time, peace.